Yeah, man. It's your boy, Hype Fan Eagle, representing the Philadelphia Eagles by way of New Jersey, man. You already know, man. Shout out to my first time viewers. Shout out to my last time viewers. Shout out to the people that's viewing my video, whether religiously or in passing. You already know, man. Please make sure y'all like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. Hit that notification bell so you will be notified when I go on live, man. You already know. So, tomorrow is officially the first day of our bye week. Pretty much, we're not playing this week. You know what I mean? Us in Kansas City, which means that next week will be an explosive game for both teams. Both teams are getting healthy. Both teams are, getting their situations right. It's a lot of people that's coming off of the injured reserve list. A lot of people that's, recovering from injury. And that is good, especially for the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts is getting healthy. Over the past couple of weeks, he had a knee issue, a knee problem, and hopefully he's getting the treatment and everything that he deserves during this bye week. A couple of other players to be mentioned. Boston Scott, you know, Roby, a couple of other players. Reed Blankenship was dealing with something. I'm not too sure about Quez Watkins with him and his hamstring problem. Um, like I said, man, we just got a couple of players that's getting healthy, man. If y'all want to just do a little refresher from week 1 to week 9, the Philadelphia Eagles, we pretty much came in this whole 2023/24 football season pretty highly favored. Week 1 versus the Patriots, we didn't know how that would look because we got a new offensive coordinator, Brian Johnson. We got a new defensive coordinator, Sean Desai. So, the first couple of weeks was shaky. We were still trying to figure out things as far as scheme on the defensive side, and as far as offensive play calling on the offensive side. We was trying to figure out pieces to put together. You know what I mean? We was trying to, especially defensively, being the fact that we got a whole new secondary. It was a lot of mix and matching. You know what I mean? It was a lot of take out and insert players. Especially for a Sean Desai scheme. Um, so it was a rocky start. You know what I mean? We was just trying to figure things out. To me, I feel like the ball ain't really get rolling, and us trying to figure out things until like week 6 for real. Um, Brian Johnson was very shaky with his play calling over the past couple of games. He has been doing good. He has been showing progress in his play calling. Sean Desai is a hit or miss. Pretty much over the past, the first 5 weeks, it was like it was shaky. You know what I mean? Giving up a lot of plays, especially a lot of pass plays. We still very good, as far as our run defense, but in the beginning of the season, our pass defense was pretty shaky, man. We was trying to figure out what linebackers need to go where. For the first half of the season, Nakobe Dean was nicked up, inserted Nicholas Monroe and Zach Cunningham. When Nakobe Dean came back, it was pretty much all three linebackers in rotation, which was good. All three linebackers in rotation, which is good. But right now, Nakobe Dean is back injured, and that seems to be like a problem for him. I don't. I think that his job is pretty much up in the air right now. Listen, Nakobe Dean has to stay healthy. That's point blank. Period. He has to stay healthy. That's the only way for him to actually get that experience on the field. Listen, injuries is injuries, right? So you can't say somebody has to stay healthy when they're injured. Things happen. You know what I mean? But the best ability is availability, and that's the thing with Nakobe Dean. Um, AJ Brown. Actually, before I get to AJ Brown, we got we got we got we got a couple of players that's in the top 5 players as far as position on the list. DeAndre Swift, top 5 running back this season. I believe he got 600 or something, rushing yards. Jalen Hurts, top 5 at his position. He got 2,374 passing yards, if I'm not mistaken. AJ Brown, top 5 at his position. Got a little over 1,000 yards already, which is a good thing. Not a good year, or I'm not even gonna say Devontae Smith. His yards is pretty down. You know what I mean? But when you got a number one wide receiver that's just taking the top off like that, you have to keep feeding him. You got to keep feeding him. So that's why he was able to get that 1,000 yards, man. So far, man, I feel like we played up to par. It may not be up to our standard, being the fact that everybody is basically holding us to last year's performance on how we were blowing teams out early. You know what I mean? This year it's pretty much a dogfight on both sides of the ball. So that's just so far, like I said, we played up to par. We haven't played our best game yet, but we played up to par. Right now, we are 8-1 going into the bye week. Next week, we got a major game, which is Kansas City, another rematch, another rematch. They beat us in the Super Bowl. We went to the Super Bowl, faced the Kansas City Chiefs. They beat us by 3 points, and that is a big game right there. That is a statement game, especially for Jalen Hurts, especially for Jalen Hurts. So yeah, the things that I want to see going into that game, I want to see. Listen. I feel like we are more aggressive than them. You know what I mean? We are a more physical built team than them, especially offensively. Defensively is a little shaken, but our defensive front is definitely built for it. It's definitely built for it. We just got to get things right with our secondary. I don't know what's going on with James Bradberry. Over the past couple of weeks, he has been getting cooked, along with Darius Slay, but not as much as James Bradberry. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people thought that we should have traded him during the deadline and picked up Patrick Surtain. That just would have been too much because the Denver Broncos was asking for way too much trying to pick up Patrick Surtain. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about that. But going into this game, man, I feel like we will be fresh, we will be healthy, and we're gonna go in there and we're gonna take care of business. Listen, Kansas City is no slouch of a team. I'm not gonna sit here and make it seem like they are a slouch of a team. Kansas City is no slouch by any means. No slouch by any means, yo. So we gotta go in there. We gotta prepare like we never prepared before because not only do we face Kansas City next week, but we got a tough stretch, After Kansas City, we got Buffalo. After Buffalo, we got 49ers. After the 49ers, we got the Cowboys. After the Cowboys, we got Seattle. So that stretch alone right there, to be honest, man, it's wild. It can take a toll on our body. I believe that there are no more 1 o'clock games. Everything is 4:15 or 4:25, and late night games. You know what I'm saying? No more 1 o'clock games, which is very good for us. So going into that game, man, we should be well rested. I want to see everybody rally to the ball. Listen, Patrick Mahomes is going to do Patrick Mahomes things. Jason Kelce is going to do Jason Kelce things. But if we could just control them, you know what I mean? If we could just hold them to, I won't say the bare minimum, but if we could just hold them off, we will be fine on both sides of the ball. We definitely will be fine on both sides of the ball for sure. Good thing we get some, I think we get some players back, like Justin Evans, you know what I mean, in the safety room. Listen, we need everything that we need defensively. We need everybody, especially going into the stretch of the season, going into the back half of the season. We need everybody, man. And I say, listen, we play hard now and then we rest later. You know what I mean? Not too much rest, but we play hard now during the stretch of the season, and we will be certified for that number 1 seed in the NFC. We already looking like that now because we got the best record in the NFL, the best record in the NFC. But we should be fine. We should be fine. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my take for the back. I mean, for the first half of the season and the Kansas City game. All right, so this is about to be a little bit of a switch up. You know what I mean? We about quick. You know what I'm saying? Listen, first and foremost, make sure you always believe in a higher power. Make sure you always, put your right hand in God, man, because if you can't have trust in nobody, if you don't trust nobody, you can trust him. If you don't have faith in nobody, you can have faith in him, and he will never let you down. You know what I mean? Throughout everything that you go through, throughout adversity, throughout times of need, throughout, you know what I mean? Like when you're up and down moments, just don't praise God when you having a great moment. Praise God when you down. You know what I mean? You got to sing God prayers. You got to sing God praises and everything like that, man, because life always throws a curveball at you. And granted, sometimes it may seem like everything is just out of order, You know what I mean? It may seem like everything is not working in your favor for real, but you just gotta believe, man. And listen, it's all right to feel down when you need to feel down. You know, at the end of the day, it's all right to go through what you're going through, but you gotta just keep in mind that God will never give up on you, man. God will never give up on you, man, because life is crazy, man. Life is crazy, but you gotta find positive, you gotta find hope, and you gotta find peace and in the little things. You know what I mean? You got to create peace. You got to create happy moments. Because they're not going to come to you. They're not going to come to you. So you got to create these things, man, and also cherish the people that you got around, because it's a lot of people out here that's dropping like flies, man, and life is too short to just dwell on things. You just got to cherish the people around you. Cherish the good people around you, man, and just make things right with God at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Make things right with God, and that's what it is, man. Like everybody go through something in life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going through something right now. Times is rough. They claim that it's supposed to be another recession. I don't know about that for real, but that's what seems like it's heading to. So wherever you can find peace, man, and listen, it's a lot of deception going on. It's a lot of phony stuff going on. There's a lot of people that you can't trust going on. So the ones that you do got around you, you know what I mean? You got to hug them, man. You got to love them. You got to hug them. You got to just, you just got to cherish. You just got to cherish the good times, man, because tomorrow isn't promised, yo. Tomorrow is a promise. So the person that you mad at, and you could get over, you could get over it, man, or you could work it out with them. Work it out with them, man, because you never know when you're gonna see them again. You know what I'm saying? You never know when you're gonna see them again. Like I said, it's all right to feel how you feel. You know what I mean? It's all right to be in your feelings sometimes, but at some point you gotta pick your head up, man, and make things right, make things work, man. My saying is, man, stay down till you come up. You know what I mean? Stay down till you definitely come up, man. And that's my word of the day. That's my words of the day, man. Listen, I will be doing this a lot. For sure, I will be giving y'all, of course, it's still gonna be always Hype Fan Eagle, but I will be giving y'all some, words of encouragement on the back half of the Hype Fan Eagle talk, man. Shout out to my guy Young Jerz, man. He's the other half of this Hype Fan Eagle thing, holding it down, man, holding it down for your boy, holding it down for the whole Hype Fan Eagle TV talk, man. You already know, man. Today is a bittersweet day for me. But I just got to make the most out of it, man. I just came from picking up my car. My car was in the shop, man. My van was in the shop, and, I had to put a lot of work in, man. This whole week was stressful, man. But right now, the sun is out. It's very bright, and I'm going to make the most out of it for sure, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to make the most out of it for sure, man. Let's get back a little bit into this Eagles talk real quick, man. I'm so proud of my boys, man, from where we came from, man. Like, we was pretty much, I'm not gonna say the laughing stock, but when it came to people laughing about us was our Super Bowl rings. They used to call us like lollipop rings and stuff like that. Oh, y'all ain't got no rings. Now that we got a ring, they want to talk about how much rings we got and how long did it take for us to get these rings. And I feel like, bro, it's a lot of y'all teams that haven't been there for 28 years. The Cowboys, Washington, I don't think Washington ever won a Super Bowl, period. I don't, what I mean? Giants been there in the last 20 years, but they've been trash, so we are very fortunate to have the team that we had. So I just want to say, don't let nobody discourage y'all. Don't let nobody talk, talk down on the Philadelphia Eagles, because we are that team now and for years to come. Like they see, listen, we got a franchise quarterback, man. They see what we building over here. So it's going to be hate, especially coming from teams that got more rings than us from yesteryear, but they can't accomplish anything now. They can't accomplish nothing now. So yeah, they're going to talk because they wish that they can have the team right now that we have, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the type of quarterback that we have. They don't have the type of organization right now that we have. They don't have the type of coach. They be hating on our coach. They be hating on Nick Sirianni because he be so flared up on the sideline. He be so filled with excitement, and he just so raw with his emotions that they just be hating. They wish that they had a coach like that they could see on TV, but they don't. So don't let nobody, Listen, if somebody talk about our team, it's really it says a lot about how they really, you know, it says a lot about them and their team. Point blank, period. You know what I mean? Point blank, period. But that's, you know, that's pretty much it for today. Like I said, man, in real life, don't let nobody discourage you, man. Cherish the people who you love, man. Keep your loved ones close, man, and just keep an eye out, man. Keep your head on the swivel. You know what I mean? Because it's tough times out here, baby. It's tough times, and you just got to work through some things, man. You got to work through some things. Keep a positive mind, man. Keep your energy up, man. Even when you feel down, find just that little bit of peace that's inside your heart that'll keep you going, man. Whether it's, you know, whoever it is you can find peace in, or whatever it is you can find peace in, do that, man, because life is too short, man. Life is too short, and that's what it is, man. I'm on my way, man. About to take my little man to go play some basketball, and we gonna try to enjoy the day, man. Peace, love, happiness, love, and light, man. And yeah, man, it's your boy Hype Fan Eagle representing the Philadelphia Eagles by way of New Jersey. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you will be notified when me or Hype Fan Jers go on live, man. Gang, gang.